this spot should do.
What's this gadget for?
It's a device to reclaim Kingdom Hearts and encode it as data.
Not sure I get it.
I do not claim to know the outcome of this venture.
I don't know what it's to do, but it'll probably be cool.
Roll.
He's gonna blow something up.
But yeah, his intention is to prevent the organization from using Kingdom Hearts by making it a file on a hard drive.
But don't we still not necessarily know what Kingdom Hearts does?
What's that?
Exactly. And this will bite him in the ass.
Handsome the wise.
I just like the idea that it's like, second game, still have no idea what the fuck Kingdom Hearts actually does, but everybody keeps fucking building it.
It's the heart of all worlds.
I mean, I guess the thing is, people are building it for different reasons. Like, they all seem to think it's the thing they want.
Yeah, it is the source of all life.
Which theoretically just means you're all powerful if you haven't.
This is a pretty interesting boss fight, because, I mean, it's a failed boss fight, but it was interesting in concept. Both you and the boss have a time gauge. And the first person to run out of time is the loser. And by attacking the other person, you get rid of some of their time.
So it's
of course,
like
you still have a health bar, so you can still die naturally.
Yeah, as I say, so that's just a health. It's just a boss fight with a second health bar.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's an interesting idea and concept, even if, like I said, the execution's a bit of a failure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird they don't just give you just the time gauge and then make it like a completely equal fight, just bounce it around that.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the idea. The idea is pretty cool. Like to have this give and tug between you and the boss. Because your attacks give you time and take his time away, and vice versa. But the fact that you still have a health bar... But the fact you still have a health bar at the end of it...
Yeah.
Kind of ruins that balance in a couple ways.
That's Sora!
Although everybody calls him Roxas.
Oh, yeah. And I love that they... Like, if he had that power...
You okay?
Just to make people go into the cards.
Let's keep moving.
Why wouldn't he use that against Sora?
He's like, alright, I'm just gonna spit you out in the realm of darkness. Have fun, fucker.
And here's the other boss fight. Like, this was the boss rush section. And you probably remember at least this part.
Yeah, I remember, most of the fights.
Yeah.
Only you.
So this guy becomes a creepy werewolf-like thing. Where, like, he has a berserk gauge as he gets powered up by the moon.
That's really getting old.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of fanboying over his look and his voice.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
It's
good look, it's good voice.
He's pretty terrifying.
Yeah. He's not bad.
Different name, same fate.
We have to justify Riku and Kairi not actually participating in the fight.
Would have been a stomp otherwise. I just love how every fight they're like, alright, how do we take everybody out of the fight? Because otherwise it would just be too easy.
And I love that he... Yeah.
Or
and he's invincible until you calm him down.
He's really angry right now. He didn't eat his bowl of Wheaties in the morning.
And the moon will strengthen him and make him go crazy.
Well, we should close that window. Get some of those blinds and curtains we like so much.
Yeah, the ones that I use to help sleep, but they don't help.
They don't actually do anything. I just love how you have to wake up in the morning no matter what.
My body betrayed me. My body was not ready.
And then I slept and woke
Yeah,
up
but
and...
this is a pretty, like, if you're not playing this, if you're playing this for the first time, this boss fight is pretty terrifying.
I believe it. I'm pretty sure
just
I
because
died
of
to
the way,
these
like,
constantly.
just because of how unbelievably reckless he is and how much he charges you.
Yeah, he's like more aggressive than most of the bosses in the game.
Then again, if he's in berserk mode, he should be aggressive.
Yeah.
But it's hard to find a good place to heal.
I just find that kind of funny to see a boss like this, because it's like, man, if more bosses were like this in video games, every game would be like Dark Souls, where it's like, I have no chance.
It is weird because if you compare the boss design with Kingdom Hearts and Dark Souls, humor me for a minute, because I realize that's a ridiculous comparison in many ways to many people.
Sure.
But if you compare the design of the boss fights, there are a lot of similarities. Like they're all kind of gimmicky in both the Souls games and in this game. Like Dark Souls has those gimmicky fights where once you figure out the trick, it's pretty easy, and it's the same with Kingdom Hearts in many ways.
Yeah.
Even if Kingdom Hearts is mainly a bit easier and a bit more action oriented than Dark Souls, in terms of design, there is a comparison to be made there.
Kingdom Hearts. Where is my heart?
It's a shame that the plot to Kingdom Hearts is a bunch of garbage compared to Dark Souls.
Also, I just find it funny that you mentioned that, because I keep coming back to this, but like, man, the organization would be a lot more interesting if they just referenced that a lot more. That it's like, you know, the organization was so mysterious in this game, and it's like, if we just knew what their goal was, which we know, like, we as the viewers, but...
Yeah.
Like, if Sora just knew that it's like, they only wanted hearts. Like, they just wanted their hearts back.
If we just explore the ramifications of that goal. Like, what it means to be without a heart.
Like, there's a much deeper plot going on if somebody went up to Sora and said, hey, we just want to be real people. Like... And this is a scene where Sora gets fed up and goes, why does everyone keep calling me Roxas? And Rika goes, because Roxas is your nobody, dude.
He was your nobody. That's why Xemnas brought him into the organization. But Roxas betrayed them. After that, I fought him because I thought it would help you wake up. I lost. But the next time we met, I made sure I was the stronger one.
They retcon that a bit in Days, because that's all one boss fight. That's all one fight in Days. So they retcon that just a little bit, but it's still, the overall concept is the same, so it's fine. Because we could have said they fought twice, but in actuality it was just one big fight in Days. Okay. So it's a small retcon, and not really an important one, but a retcon nonetheless.
I like it. He's like, I thought I would kill Roxas because that would help wake you up. Okay. I'll try anything once.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
Stupid.
So it's true.
Oh, that's good.
You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
Because that's...
What are you talking
I
about?
love that he uses Sora's instincts.
Yeah, he's like, I know how to piss Sora off, so...
I know how to piss Sora off, so I know how to piss you off!
It's pretty good.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right.
Okay, so yeah, so it is one fight in this game too.
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
Okay, even if he's in a redemption arc, he's still a bit of an edgelord.
A little bit.
I must confess.
It's his nature, he can't help it.
Yeah. He can be a good edgelord, but an edgelord nonetheless.
I think that's very Dragon Ball Z of like, I power up and then suddenly I just destroy your ass.
I love that getting stronger equates to getting faster in anime.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same exact thing, because Dragon Ball Z does that, Yu Yu Hakusho does that. It's always, he's so fast. Yeah. It's always speed.
Like, if you train a bit and you get stronger, that just translates into you literally getting, like, superhuman speed.
Yeah. Riku, you got taller. Huh.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
And you changed your voice.
Puberty hits like a truck, huh, Riku?
Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Yeah. So then they shove him into Digital Twilight Town so that they can use him to help rebuild Sora's memories.
Maybe I didn't need to fight him after all. I think he left the organization because he really wanted to meet you.
Roxas.
Love that they
I
play
wish I
Roxas'
could meet
theme
him
in this
too.
too.
I also just realized this is going back a bit, but the reason that Sora got put in the pot in the first place was the end of Chain of Memories, right?
Correct.
Which was kind of bullshit because, like, if you just went from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2, like, if Chain of Memories didn't exist, then this whole
Alright,
plot wouldn't
let's go.
exist.
Yeah. Correct.
So stupid. So basically, Sora did
I
attention.
agree. I have no objections to what you just said.
That's weird to think about. It's like all this bullshit began just because Sora did Chain of Memories.
And
Yeah.
so-
If only, and to think about it, Chain of Memories, like the premise makes no sense. Like if some random stranger tells you, "Oh yeah, go to this castle," you're not going to do it. If you're a smart person, you'll see it for the obvious trap that it is.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight Town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it.
After all this time, we're finally talking about what happened in the
It's
intro.
always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows, only to fail.
Finally, during the last
While I
hour,
was trying
we're
to
finally
bring
getting to
Sora
this.
back, I had so many plans in store.
Yeah.
But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Well, if you want to
That's
join the
some
fucking
shit.
Meaningless Life Club, join
All
Roxas.
the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct. Anything
You know, you could
happen.
run too, buddy. Like, it doesn't have to be
Your
just him.
Majesty.
Yeah.
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas.
Like, what happens if he
Don't
just lets
you
go?
know
Will it just
but-
tip over and then blow up instantly or
Sorry.
something? Like,
Handsome.
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
No! Riku!
His heart's decided. We can't change
I mean, we
that.
can still change his mind. The more important part.
I was wondering who would dare interfere
Again,
with
instant
my
teleportation.
Kingdom
How do you fuck do you
Hearts?
beat that?
And look,
Yeah.
here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
Have your laugh. I deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You
That is also
are the
entirely true.
source of all heartless.
If Ansem just
It
originally
was
said,
your
"Nah, I don't need to
research
study the
that
heart," then
inspired me
Kingdom
to
Hearts
go
wouldn't
Yeah.
exist.
further
No, that's entirely
than
correct.
you ever dared.
You kind of fucked up, buddy.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You
That's also
erased
true.
me from
Yeah,
this world,
the fuck's wrong with you?
Only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten.
He tried to stop that
Is
before
this
we got too
answer
bad.
you've been looking for?
All that
Xehanort
and
did
more.
not.
I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it. Consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man. You have surpassed nothing. Only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began.
So he can't do his encoding thing because
Right.
hearts are unpredictable.
Any world you try to create,
Fair
any
enough.
world of yours would be an empire of ignorance. That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough.
You tell him, Christopher Lee.
Rico, you know what to do. King Mickey, my friend, forgive me. Farewell.
Well, we should probably stay a little further away from that.
Wait till you explain. Wait till you see this shit. Wait till you see this shit.
Oh no.
You probably remember this shit, but wait till you see this shit. So that explosion,
Looks like a wormhole.
Riku's in the middle of that,
I mean, middle, quote unquote.
and the explosion cures him of being possessed by Ansem's Heartless.
Was it because he was taking all the hearts from the Heart Moon, and then they blew up? in front
Because
of him?
hearts are unpredictable.
Would it be easier just to say hearts are good? And then that way, that would just erase the darkness. Hearts are light, which makes sense because Kingdom Hearts was light in the first game anyway.
Well, no, there is darkness in every heart.
I know, but like, you don't have to further complicate things with this unpredictability part, is what I'm saying.
Sam,
Also,
his eyes couldn't lie.
Shut up, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, but we're about to!
Also, rip everybody's hearts, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of them fell back into darkness and became heartless again.
I was a person for all of
Hey,
2
look.
seconds.
That explosion has completely cured him of Ansem's darkness.
Riku!
Completely.
Why did it put a blindfold back on him?
Because he had a blindfold on when he became
Riku!
that.
No, he took it off before he became
Oh,
Ansem.
you're right, he did!
So it literally makes no sense.
Wow!
Riku!
Oh, wow!
This is doubly hilarious.
I didn't even see that!
Happened.
Oh, you're totally right!
Oh, this is dumb.
That doesn't make sense!
Also, that's really weird
Riku,
because, like, they missed a
you
really
gonna
good
take that
plot
off?
point where they could have had Riku fight for the light in himself. Instead, they just BS'd the
You know,
fucking ending.
yeah.
What was that?
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie?
His eyes couldn't...
And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh?
Ah!
Come on, man. Why did you try to do so much
His eyes
on your
couldn't
own?
lie. His eyes couldn't lie!
You know that thing you're saying about how the way to the dawn is subtle?
Yeah.
How...
Yeah.
You know that thing you call subtlety?
Yeah. Subtlety was a fine concept in Kingdom Hearts. Too bad they didn't have it.
Subtlety is dead.
Have you forgotten?
Because his eyes couldn't lie. That's an actual line
Because I'm not
spoken
a
by
total
actually King Mickey.
Say that again.
I'm just kind of bummed that it just transforms him because I'm like, man, you missed a really good plot point. Like, just by
Like you had like a
fucking-
boss battle in the heart, like Sora did with Roxas.
What should
Well,
we do,
something like
Riku?
that. Just something
must
where
defeat
Riku himself
Xemnas.
has to, like,
He's
get rid
the
of Ansem.
organization's
Like, that was his
last
whole thing,
survivor.
right? Was he was like, I'll do this
Right.
myself.
Like if the explosion made Ansem's Heartless open to be attacked, and then Riku finished him
But,
off.
like, wasn't that the whole thing in, like, Calm or whatever, where he was like, I have to be the one to fight the darkness in my heart? And then the machine is like,
And
no, we'll
then
do
he
it for
did.
you.
Sora!
Yeah.
And then he did, and then this happened.
Yeah, it's like, no, we just Deus Ex Machina your whole plotline, buddy.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? That bums me out, because that could have been a cool plot.
God of the
There's gonna
machine.
be no end to this.
Instead, they're just
It
like,
was
I
a
don't know.
machine
Together
that
we
did
can
the,
stop
cause the
it.
explosion, so
And
it could
hearts
be
are
literal
basically
Deus.
God in this universe.
It could be literal Deus Ex Machina.
Leave these creatures to us. But there's no way we could take them all.
I will be sending them after Xemnas. Or perhaps you would rather fight them yourself.
So, like, we'll team up because we can't beat Xemnas, but you can.
Pretty much.
Frankly, my dear, I'd rather run.
Off with you then.
I think that was that supposed to be a Gone with the Wind reference?
I think so.
Well, if it ain't the Boat Boy King.
Hey.
Time to weigh anchor, Captain Pete.
Oh, the references.
What, like abandoned ship? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Get it? This is a Steamboat Willie
Your
reference.
Majesty,
Yeah.
do not forget, when I've destroyed them all, this castle shall be mine.
You can have it because no one else in this universe wants
Don't
it.
come along every day, you know.
I'm still pissed about the fucking Riku thing. Like, first it was the blindfold, now it's his stupid-ass transformation. I just want to like Riku. He has all this stupid shit happen to him.
We gotta hurry.
Which one pisses you off more, Sam? Which one
They're
pisses
doing
you
what
off
their hearts
more?
command.
I'm gonna have to buy a whiteboard and write them both. And then just stare at it for a couple
You're
hours.
gonna need to make a pros and cons list of each
Yeah.
bullshit thing that happened in
Alright,
that scene.
What's the worst part of His Eyes Don't Lie? Well, I hate the phrasing. Well, it's metaphysical bullshit. Philosophical bullshit. What's the problem
I
with the
admit-
transformation?
I have to admit, though, I was wrong. It wasn't that his eyes don't lie, it's that his eyes couldn't lie.
I mean, that's basically the interpretation
Kingdom Hearts.
that I understood.
Ruined.
So that wasn't the
Oh,
problem.
man.
No. I'll have to start all over.
No, it's a whole different list. If the eyes don't lie, that means they
Warriors
could
of
have,
the
but chosen
Keyblade,
not to. But his eyes couldn't
go
lie.
forth and bring me
Incapable.
more
They were
hearts.
incapable of lying. They were honest eyes.
Look at all those
Denizens
keyblades.
of light.
Kyrie, don't you have a keyblade too?
Answer
Could you
this.
join that?
Why?
But she's a girl.
hate the
We can't have
darkness?
women fight.
Oh my god.
Huh? We don't hate it. It's just kinda scary.
It's spooking me out.
Look at Riku in the eye and say that, you son of a
Can't
bitch.
have one without the other.
Look at Riku in the eye and say that.
Say what? It's kind of scary.
Darkness is
You wonder
scary.
Why we are scared of the dark?
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Like some
Then
older
allow
man.
me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you
Oh,
loathe us
philosophy
who
is
teeter on the
stupid.
edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light
I mean, like, so
and
far
dark,
this isn't too bad.
never
But it's
given a
only gonna
choice.
get worse.
That's simple.
Yeah.
It's because you mess up our world.
Alright, there you go.
That
Easy
may
answer.
be.
If you would stop fucking up my life, we'd let you be.
What other choice might we have had?
Do nothing.
Just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist.
I understand that.
Thing.
Isn't it infuriating though?
Very good.
No, I was just repeating you. I
You
don't really
don't
give a
miss a
shit.
thing.
I just find it funny you get
No,
so
no,
angry
the-
about that.
Sorrow.
The only reason it
No
angers me is
matter what
because when people
misery
ask about
befalls
Kingdom
the
Hearts,
world,
that's the first question
no
they
matter
have,
what you
and I don't
think,
have an answer because there
what
is
you
none.
Feel, or how you exist.
So this is a fight against Xemnas. And if you played Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, this is the reveal that Xemnas is the mysterious unknown you fight as a bonus boss. Because he has the exact same moveset. And
do that
theme
fight?
song.
Did we do that fight when we
They
watched the
didn't do
first
it
game?
in the
Okay.
Final Mix video, no. So, but I expect you'll be able to take me at my word on that one.
Sure.
Closer.
I mean, your
So
eyes
you have
don't
to
lie,
break this
Brandon.
with a reaction command.
Your eyes can't lie, Brandon. So I know you can't lie.
No,
to
but
me.
my mouth.
Your mouth
does.
can lie. Your mouth will lie.
This is a cool. These are cool, like anime set pieces, even if they're completely ridiculous.
I mean, it's pretty fucking anime right now.
And the longer you wait, the stronger the counter move is. You gotta get right in his face before you do the best counter move. But yeah, it's that classic showdown. So like, I can't really fault them for doing that because this is the big bad against the big good.
But is he really bad, Brandon? Or was
Yes.
he just misunderstood?
No, he was
Spoiler,
bad.
If we were If not accepted by the light or the darkness, what else should we do, Brandon?
Well, Sam, just because we are bad guys don't mean we have to be bad guys.
Thank you, David Cage, for showing up to our Kingdom Hearts primer.
No, that was Zangief from Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh. Same difference, really. All your accents are the same.
Yeah. It is the same accent, just jury-rigged for different people.
Yeah.
I have been told this before, and I have no desire to change that.
But, as I think I've pointed out before, multiple times during even, like, probably this episode of the last, but even since the beginning of, like, Kingdom Hearts 2, they really could have gone a different direction with the organization speeches and made them, like, a really interesting villain. As far as, like, we just want to be people, like, we're not trying to fuck anything up.
don't worry about that. Fanfiction's got you covered.
Maybe it does not surprise me that a Japanese game is very much good versus evil, very black and white. But, like, I'm usually more of, like, the morally ambiguous kind of style.
You like the gray?
Yeah. But I guess I can't fault it if that's what it wants
So
to be.
you don't like the light or the darkness, but the nothingness between.
That's right, I'm a nobody.
You don't actually exist.
I just realized that if I wanted to be a nobody, my name could be Maxis. There you go, just add that X.
I don't know how you could get a name out of my name.
Fucking, I'm gonna have to, like, look up an anagram list.
Add an X to the name Brandon, see what you can actually do with it.
There's too many letters, dude. Where the fuck do you put the B?
Yeah, where do you put the B? And the D?
We must begin anew. But know this. I will give to you as many hearts as it takes. Mark my words. You can no more be complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete.
Let's be final boss together.
Erase the fools that hinder us.
And become the final boss of this game.
Hearts quivering with hatred.
So this is second game out of 3 where somebody's fusing with Kingdom Hearts, because that went really well the first time.
Rage.
Yeah?
You never win!
Hearts scarred by envy.
I'm starting to realize the pattern here. He's only taking the bad hearts.
Yep.
Fool answer
Maybe not. Maybe you should take some of the good ones.
Nature was beyond his understanding, but it's not beyond mine.
I'm smarter than that dummy head.
Of all power.
That is essentially what he's saying.
Yeah, in so many words.
I know, dum-dum, you dum-dum.
Xemnas, you can't hide from us.
We're not gonna let him get away now.
Look at that!
Someone should tell Riku to, like, finish that zipper. He's got 9/10 of the way down.
What's going on?
I guess.
Kingdom Hearts.
Whatever.
Let's go.
It's otherwise a
Xemnas
pretty
must be
fine
inside.
design.
Yeah.
The worlds gave us this doorway. They want
The
us to be
worlds
the
gave us this
guardians of their
doorway.
destiny.
The
'Cause we helped
worlds
them.
themselves
Once we go
have
through,
decided they
there's no
want
turning
us to
back.
fight Xemnas.
It's victory or oblivion. So sorry.
I mean, I could just make fart noises
Are
in the
you ready?
microphone, and that'd be the same thing.
So yeah, and then we use our keys to open the door.
You know, for once, we're finally using those keyblades like actual keys.
Yeah?
You know, it's funny that Kairi says that, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't hold up.
Yep.
Like, literally right after
I
this.
mean, the last part of this game is Riku and Sora fighting by themselves against Xemnas.
Yeah.
Literally everyone else is gone. At that point. Notice he did not touch that save point.
Is that important?
No, it just kind of bothers me. Because, like, as a player, my gut instinct is to hit the save button.
Well, he might have hit save before the cross.
They probably did it off. They probably did it off camera.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here.